Good afternoon. My name is Jared Metzger, and I am a part of the Vicious Rabbits Team 1, along with Trisha, Elki, and Elena, and this is our final presentation. There's an outline of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to start with our background, move into our design objective, move into our different design tools, our different designs and evaluations on each of those, the results of the competition and qualifying round, draw some conclusions, Q&A, and then at the end we're going to put all our tools and resources. Starting with the background, the Knights of Camelot search for the Holy Grail, but along the way they face some challenges. They must also defeat the Black Knight, collect shrubbery, and lob the holy hand grenades into the beast's lair. So our purpose was to design a machine to complete all these tasks and earn the most points while also following the guidelines. Given all that, our design objective is as follows. A durable machine must be designed and built to consistently score 82 points by collecting at least 4 shrubs, lobbing the holy hand grenades into all 4 sections of the beast's lair, egressing from the blast zone, and defeating the Black Knight. Moving right into our design tools, we're going to start with our House of Quality to identify some key customer needs that are associated with the project. First of which is durability, then consistency, removing the Black Knight from the home zone, gathering shrubbery, dispensing the hand grenades into the beast's lair, and aggression from the blast zone. All these correlate very strongly with our design objective. Our engineering specifications are laid out on our spec sheet. Just to zoom in on those that are more relevant to our design objective, we have that under our materials section. The materials must hold up under at least 75 trials. This relates to the durability and the consistency of the machine. And then under the operation, we have retrieve at least 4 shrubs, relocate the Black Knight more than 1.5 feet, move 4 holy hand grenades into the beast's lair, and egress 1 foot after the grenades have been dispersed. Here's an abbreviated function tree with the main function to score 82 points and its subfunctions being relocating the Black Knight, collecting the shrubberies, lobbing the hand grenades, and egressing from the blast zone. And here's its corresponding morph chart. As you'll see in a couple seconds, our final design utilizes a rake-like system to defeat the Black Knight, retracting arms to collect the shrubbery, retractable arm with a connected base to lob the grenades, and egress from the blast zone uses a combined reverse motor motion and a retractable string in order to move out of the blast area. And here you can see our final selected design, the King Arthur, fully expanded on a model of the arena. Let's talk about the different subsystems that are in it. First, we have our shrubbery collecting subsystem. Yardsticks were attached to a mousetrap, which then, upon release, expands out beyond the line of the shrubbery and then is retracted back using a motor and a spool to collect as many as possible. The grenade subsystem consists of the grenade pipe, which houses all 6 grenades prior to release, and then upon release, 3 drawer sliders extend forward all the way to the beast's lair in order to reach it. The grenade cross piece is then inside of the rotating beast lair, and then the walls of the different sections of the lair push the grenade cross piece, allowing the grenades to go in one at a time into each section of the lair. And then finally, the Black Knight subsystem is connected to the bottom of the base that has the grenade subsystem. The hinge connection allows for the wire scoop mechanism to fall over the Black Knight upon release and then straighten out when the base is then egress from the blast zone. The wire scoop gets under the Black Knight and then brings it back all the way into the machine starting zone out of the home zone. Our first alternative design was the Sir Lancelot, which uses shrubbery collecting arms much like King Arthur, except they retract inward instead of outward to collect as many shrubs as possible towards the middle. Its Black Knight dispeller pushes the Black Knight out of the home zone, and the grenade releasing ramp, very similar as well, releases the grenades in a timely manner into the beast lair. Our next alternative design was the Bridge Keeper, which used T-shaped shrubbery arms, which will fall out past the line of shrubbery and then retract in order to collect as many as possible. The Black Knight Claw will extend and then retract back into the starting zone, much like the King Arthur design, and the grenade carrying basket will extend out, holding the grenades and then release them into the beast's lair. The Patsy design utilizes a 2-stage shrubbery collecting arm system, much like that of the King Arthur design, which fall out and then retract back with motors and strings in order to collect the shrubbery. It also utilizes a grenade catapult with a timed grenade loader in order to release the grenades into the beast's lair and stay out of the blast zone entirely. and then its sweeper arm sweeps the Black Knight out of the home zone to prevent it from staying and docking us of points. The Enchanter uses a two-stage shrubbery collecting arm system much like that of the Sir Lancelot, in which they fall outward and then retract in order to collect the shrubs and trap them in the home zone. The Knight scooping arm gets under the Black Knight and then scoops it back to retract into the starting zone out of the home zone. And then the grenade deployment chute expands upon release all the way to the center in order to release the grenades into the beast lair. Based on these designs, we created an evaluation matrix which takes all the customer needs and criteria from the House of Quality and compares each design against the other. Zoom in on the important customer needs we pointed out earlier. We have durability, consistency, remove the Black Knight from the home zone, gathering shrubbery, dispensing the hand grenades in the beast lair, and aggression from the blast zone. Reminder that all of these were taken from our design objective. As you can see, the King Arthur scored the highest score of 4 in each one of these categories, giving it the most points towards its relative total, which then scored the highest and outranked all of the other machines, and therefore making it the one that would most meet our design objective and the one that we selected for our final design. Here are our qualifying round results. Each team was given 3 runs to run against the 3 other teams in the section. On the 3 runs, we scored 1, 1, and 8 points respectively. The first 2 runs, we collected 2 shrubs, and then 3 in the 3rd round. Our grenade subsystem did not function properly, so we did not get any grenades at any of the rounds. Our egress system did not earn us any points because we did not get any grenades, and our Black Knight system had not yet been installed on the machine at this point, and therefore earned us negative 13 points for each round. Our average points scored was 3 1/3 points. This earned us a seed of 38 for the big competition and 2nd place for our section. In the week and a half between the qualifying round and the big competition, we installed the Black Knight system and perfected the grenade system in order to make it more consistent. In the end, we had a 95% success rate in getting 4 grenades into each of the sections and successfully egressing. We also had an 85% success rate in collecting at least 4 shrubbery and an 80% success rate in removing the Black Knight from the home zone. Here are our results from the final competition. As you can see, in round 1, we only scored 1 point. We were only able to collect 2 shrubs and unable to remove the Black Knight. One of our shrubbery arms got caught in the grenade system, therefore making both of those useless, but the other arm was able to collect the 2. In round 2, one of the connections with the banana plugs got disconnected from the My Rio, and therefore it did not activate when the arena was turned on, and we got DQ'd. And then round 3, we had the same issue as we did in round 1, however on the opposite side. So we were only able to get 1 point again. Here's a video of us performing in round 3. As you can see, the counterweight for the grenade system got caught on one of the arms, therefore making it useless, and our other arm did not retract as much as it should have, therefore giving us no shrubs. Looking at our analysis of our machine performance, we were unable to obtain the desired 82 points due to the integrated systems negatively interacting with each other, like the grenade system counterweight getting caught on one of our shrubbery arms, therefore making both of those useless, and our one shrubbery arm unable to collect as many shrubberies as we desired. Therefore, we were unable to consistently score points in the many areas that we were planning to. And new issues arose at the competition that were not accounted for, such as the banana plugs being pulled slightly too hard and disconnecting, therefore DQing us from one of our rounds, as well as some oversight as far as the preparation with strings being tangled and making the system malfunction. In conclusion, our design objective was as follows. A durable machine must be designed and built to consistently score 82 points by collecting at least 4 shrubs, lob hand grenades into all 4 sections of the beast lair, egressing from the blast zone, and defeating the Black Knight. 5 designs were created, but the King Arthur design was selected after several evaluation matrices were created, and the machine was unable to score the desired points in the competition due to malfunctions and oversight by the design team. Thank you for listening, and we will take any questions.